Okay, Asia session done. In Asia, I trade gold, Nikkei, and the Asia Forex pairs. Get straight into the trades I took. So, no signal day on gold. We are actually in a range on the daily. There's an inside bar. Inside bars, I extend the previous bar's highs and lows. That creates a range. However, on Friday, we close as a bearish breakout. So we're below that day breakout level. We're below the week breakout level, below the H8 breakout level, and we're also below the H4 breakout level. So lots of higher time frame confluence to take this down. Was looking for a high of the day sell. We've also flipped the week breakout level over here. It's a breakout high, and we're now underneath it. A lot of times that creates a peak formation, and I don't counter trade peak formations. So was looking for high of the day sells, faking out an H4 or H8 high. So my session starts Tokyo market open, um, pumped up, faked out that H4 high, and also faked out the H1 high. I was interested to short after this M5 bearish breakout bar. Unfortunately, we're 5 minutes before the next H4 bar open, the next H1 bar open, so I did not want to enter straight on that. Lots of times, those bars, those higher time frame bars, will uh, pull back first before continuing. So I did want to wait for that pullback. I actually was waiting for an H1 high fake out over here. Did not get all the way up there, but once this M5 bearish breakout bar took out the last M5 bullish breakout level, that's when I was interested to short, but I did not want to take it straight here because this would mean that I'm taking it on an H4 low fake out, which means that H4 is bullish. I'd rather wait until the price breaks out of that H4 low. So I entered as price broke out of that H4 low, meaning the H4 is now in breakout, and I took it straight down to previous day low, took about 1.7 R on this move. In hindsight, I probably shouldn't have taken it because I preferred taking at least 2R on Asia, but I did have lots of higher time frame confluence, and so I was okay taking this move. The other thing is when I first measured the move, I was measuring from this first M5 bar. This is when I was first interested. So I did think I had a lot more room than I ended up having. But I'm still okay with that. I mean, everything was in my favor, so I'm still okay taking that. But usually I would not take it if it's less than 2R. So I took one win on gold, trend retracement setup. Lots of hard time frame confluence pushing this market down, was taking that move for continuation. So took that, did not trade on the Nikkei. It was a single day, a range breakout, broke out of this range. So I was actually looking for a move up, broke out of that previous week high, broke out of the previous day high. I prefer to buy since we're above the day breakout level, above the H8 breakout level, above the week breakout level. Did not think uh, about shorting, going against all these levels. Obviously, the fake out of the previous day high was the move, but it's not my style to go against so much hard time frame confluence. So did not take this move. Yeah, and so if price stays below this day breakout level and stays below this week breakout level, tomorrow is the day when I would be shorting this. I don't like to take these counter trend reversals in Asia on a Monday. Yeah, so no trades on the Nikkei for me. Yeah, and so looked at the Asia Forex pairs. As usual, I flipped through them all, mark off my signal days, looking for breakout days or fake out days that are going in a hard time frame trend. Put them all in one chart, and I try to narrow down the pairs that I look at. So in the end, there were three that I looked at: Aussie Swiss, Aussie NZD, and Euro NZD. Everything else was going opposite of what of the initial trade that I was looking for or did not set up. So Aussie Swiss and Aussie NZD were the first two that I liked. Aussie Swiss, coming into my session, it broke out of that H4 high. And I was looking for a fake out of that to take it down. It stayed below the H8 breakout level, which was good. And then when the new H4 bar opened up, was looking for a fake out of the new H4 bar. Did not happen. Did not get up above. It instead took out that H4 breakout level and continued down. I don't mind taking this move, but since I trade all 3 sessions, I don't see this as an ideal setup for me to take. In New York, I would have taken this, but not in Asia. And it's not because it doesn't work in Asia. It's purely because I trade all 3 sessions, so I don't want to take any suboptimal setups in Asia or London. So did not take that move. So I ended up taking Aussie NZD. Aussie NZD signal day trend pullback continuation day. That's a fake out day that's going in a higher time frame trend. Monthly, weekly, daily breakout levels all bearish. We broke out below the previous week low, and so we're in a bearish breakout on the week. So I was looking for high of the day sells on Aussie NZD. So coming into this session, we already faked out that H4 high, but there was no follow through. So I did not enter on this one. On the new H4, it ended up faking out right here. And so this is when I entered. There was a bit of follow through initially until it pulled back on me. So took this one, stop loss high of the day, and targeting previous day low. Obviously, you can see I'm taking a bit of heat on this. Went immediately back up, put me in drawdown. But for me, there's no reason at all to be buying in this market with all the hard time frames pushing down. So I'm still okay in this position as long as my stop loss is at the high of the day. I'm just going to let this play out. If I take a loss on this, that's fine. I probably won't take. I won't trade London if I end up taking a loss on this, and just save my risk for New York. But as I said, I don't see any reason to be buying this market. If anything, the only thing that I would have done is I much prefer having that H8 faked out instead of the H4, but I'm still okay with an H4 fake out as well. The only difference between an H8 fake out and an H4 fake out is H8 for me is a triple A trade. H4 fake out is a double A trade. And yeah, that's the only difference. So still okay with this. It's not going my way. Obviously, I would have loved for it to just push through and be done with it. But this is how trading goes sometimes. So took that one. The other one I liked was Euro NZD. I actually preferred this over Aussie NZD, but the entry came for me after I already entered on Aussie NZD. And since Aussie NZD and Euro NZD have correlated pairs, I did not want to have my risk, full risk in both of them. So I did not enter on this one, but this one gave the better setup, faked out the previous day high. It's a trend continuation setup from 2 days back. And Friday closed as an inside day. Many times that means that the next day will trade that continuation of that of the signal day of the previous day. So once it faked out the previous day high, I was interested to short this. First time it happened was on this candle, but did not get below that M15 breakout level, so I did not enter on that. And so this would have been the entry for me. This M5 that took out the H1, took out the previous day high, and also the M15 high breakout levels. This would have been a good entry. This one also would have come back and put me in drawdown. And this is why it's not smart to trade multiple correlated pairs. If I take a loss on one, usually it means I'm taking a loss on both of them. It also means that if I take a winner on one, it means I'm taking winners on both of them. But yeah, I mean, I try to be a bit more conservative with my trading. So did not take this one. Ended up in Aussie NZD. Been in drawdown for most of it, but let's see if I can get out of this. So yeah, that's it. Took one trade on gold, 1.7R on this one. No trades on Nikkei. In terms of Forex, was interested in Aussie Swiss, but did not get an entry on that one. Took Aussie NZD, not looking so hot right now. Euro NZD was the other one that I liked The others did not set up. And yeah, that's it.